Wow, that's a dark video. Not very light at all. Anywho's, I figured I'd do this one by candlelight just to lighten up the mood a little, or darken it up, as the case would be. Anywho's, I just wanted to sort of chat about what's going on with this video channel, and you know, it's not like I've been posting a ton of videos this last couple of days, and that's kind of my intent, is to post a few every day. This last weekend's been just kind of a relaxed weekend. It's August 1st right now, and you know, there's been a lot of progress on the plans for this video channel. You know, I've chatted with my workmates, you know, the people that work out of the studio with me, just to sort of get their take on what they're interested in doing and whether or not they care about being interviewed or having video done. And you know, I've got mixed reviews from people. Some want to be involved, some don't want to be involved, and that's okay. It's totally okay. It just means we have to be a little bit more careful over what we do for video. But and at the same time, I mean, the studio is a community space, so you know, we don't want anybody feeling uncomfortable because there's video going on. I tend to get, you know, whether I'm in the studio or not in the studio, I tend to get a little bit embarrassed, I guess. You know, it's not really stage fright or anything. It's just, you know, when somebody's talking to themselves or talking to a camera, it might seem a little strange to other people, and so, you know, I tend to get a little bit worried about that kind of thing. But anyways, so this one is being taken in my apartment. I've got some candles going because I really like the ambiance of having some candles going in my space, and you know, so some of the progress that's been happening. One of the main ones that's been going on sort of lately is that I've purchased a handful of cameras, used cameras, from my buddy Rodney. And Rodney's been a very close friend for a long time, nearly a decade, I suppose. And he's done some video work with me and with my family, you know, particularly a video for my son's last concert. My son's a musician, and he tends to do these cool little shows at the local pub. And so, you know, he also does his own videos and his own camera shoots and stuff like that. He's quite artistic and creative. But anyways, so he sold me his 2 video cameras so that we could get, you know, different angles. One of them has a telephoto lens on it, and one of them is the exact same camera, just without the telephoto lens. And they're both really quite good. And then also his Canon, which, you know, I like because it does a lot of video stuff, and I think that it would be really fantastic to utilize as well. I think, you know, this video right now I'm just doing off of my cell phone, and you know, that's the one that I use for the most, just because I happen to be carrying it around on me. You know, and the other thing is that, like, I sort of want is that I'm not going to be going crazy with lots of edits and stuff. I like the look of edits, but the problem is that I don't have tons of time to edit video. So I'm going to be sort of that one-shot artist guy that takes some photos and just goes with it, takes some video and just goes with it. The last video that I posted before this one was of the C-Train people down at Center Street C-Train station, and that's kind of an example of what I'm talking about. You know, putting annotations in, like you'll see up there, right about now, And anyways, that sort of thing is about as detailed as I want to go with the annotations. Maybe some background music, I don't know, but only if I can do it quickly, because spending hours and hours and hours editing is just, I don't have the time. I'm a very busy guy. So now that I've got some cameras and some gear, you know, I'm really hoping to expand what we can do. One of the things I'd like to get into is setting up a sort of tripod frame, kind of a reverse tripod, because I want the camera to look downwards over my workspace so that I can talk to my audience while I make a book or while I'm doing artwork or something, and have that as sort of a backdrop or a background piece. Another thing that I'm really thinking about doing, because you know I do love the creative side of this, is doing some drawings or some animation stuff, sort of live action as I go. Again, I don't have crazy amounts of time for editing, and spending editing time, you know, it's not kind of the aim and goal of this thing. So my hope is that I can find a way to sort of play with these ideas without having to spend ridiculous amounts of hours out of my day sort of making things look just right or just so. And it's going to require a little bit of creative effort to kind of play with these things. The other thing, and I was thinking about this, you know, a lot of YouTubers and a lot of YouTube videos tend to sort of push for an ideal where, you know, they're posting a lot of gimmicks or a lot of pranks or a lot of things like question and answers, and I don't necessarily think that I want to be all gimmicky with what we're doing, and yet at the same time I do want it to have a creative bent, and I do want it to show what we do and how we do it and what we're all about. So give me your thoughts. I'd love to hear them. You know, the annotations that I put on here are pretty much just generally sending you to the channel so that you can view more videos. Oh gosh, I'm tired today. I took the weekend off pretty much. I rarely do that. I don't get a vacation with my work. And so I'm really hoping that this last couple of days that I've just not worked will have a positive effect on my emotional and mental health. Not that I'm having any problems, but you know, it's always nice to take a relaxation break, and without having the ability to really leave the city or anything. I don't drive, so but you know, I did a little bit of shopping this weekend. I did a little bit of going out, went to the pub with my friends, hung out with Britt at the Molly Malone's pub. Haven't seen her in months. She was you know, very happy to see me. So went to the Blues Can last night with Eric and Peter, and that was a lot of fun. I think I drank a little too much, but anyways, you know, I also wanted to throw a happy birthday out there to Arne and to One Fox. Happy birthday, you guys. Sorry that the party didn't work out so well, but I'm glad to have been invited. Thank you for the invitation. What else did I do? I went to Value Village and I bought myself some new pants, because I think I need a little bit more of a professional appearance at work, and so heading to Value Village gives me that opportunity to get some new clothes for this coming autumn. What else? Oh yeah, I hit Costco with Roddy. You know, thank you for that trip, Rodney and Michelle. I got some groceries, enough to last about a month at the apartment here, so that's good. I'm not really used to buying for just me, so it used to be that I would buy for a family of 5, and that's, you know, not the way it is now. So I'm basically buying for myself for a longer period of time, and because I'm used to, you know, sort of buying everything in bulk, you know, I'm trying to buy things that, you know, I'm going to eat over a period of a month. So I'm also trying to sort of plan out my meals based on my wish to drop about 20-30 pounds. You know, so I'm also contemplating maybe doing some jogging videos, because I have been trying to jog a lot more often. And my sorry about that, you guys. Anyways, but I tend to go jogging by the river, and I love going to historical sites and stuff while I'm jogging, because it gives me a little bit more of, you know, sort of an enjoyment of what I'm doing. So I'm contemplating maybe I should figure out a way to videotape where I'm going and what I'm doing in a way that you might enjoy watching it. Even something along the lines of like a time-lapse sort of series of clips or something, but again, without having to edit crazy amounts. Now, one thing I've also noted, and I'm just going to play with this right now, is that this camera on my phone, like just the sort of default thing, has a pause button. So I wonder how that's going to work out. So give me a second. I'm just going to pause and switch where I'm at. So let's try that out. And maybe if that works out, then when I'm going for my jogs, I can just hit the pause button on the video and video little sections as I go. And that might work out too. So here's a pause. Now, did that unpause? I'm not entirely sure if it unpaused. The numbers up there are going. It says 12:09, so I guess that's unpaused, something like that. So hopefully that doesn't look too stupid. You know, I mean, part of this process is just that, a process. Oh, that's the other thing that happened. I went and got a haircut. I look less like an idiot, or maybe more like an idiot. It depends on who you're talking to, I suppose. Other than that, I'm going to wish you all a good night, and thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, or the first time that you're watching this, do me a favor and subscribe. Again, that annotation should be somewhere up there. And you know, if you like what you're seeing, leave some comments, let me know. You know, is there anything that you want to see in particular? Because at the end of the day, I mean, I'm doing this not as, you know, not just for me. I'm excited to share my life, but also because I sort of want an opportunity to communicate with you, my friends, and my followers, and the people that have some sort of involvement in my life. Or people that I don't get a chance to talk to all the time, like mom and dad and whoever else. So welcome to the channel, and let me know what you think. Love you all. Take care. See you later. Bye.